Welcome to the Mayan Dream Spell. So if you're new to these reports, this is just a little brief video looking at the energies that are moving through our collective over 13-day periods, as according to the Mayan Dream Spell, which is the way the Mayans used to track the Tzolk'in, the evolutionary energies that they believed came from the butterfly wings in the center of the galaxy, that would come through the suns and the solar lenses and affect our DNA, essentially, like a time release program. Now, whether it's real or not, doesn't really matter. These videos are more just to give a framework for contemplation of how we can really take advantage of the situation we have in the world right now and come together, which interestingly is the theme of this wave spell, which is known as the Blue Hand wave spell. So the blue hand is the avatar archetype. So the blue hand, this energy that we're really starting today and running for the next 12 days following, it's all about coming together to share our knowledge so that we can heal and actually begin accomplishing the vision that we're here to bring, our own part of the puzzle. And I've actually been noticing this shifting around and moving. And one of the reasons that I'm so big on BitClout, or now also the blockchain known as DeSo, and the reason that I'm so big on blockchain in general, is that I really see that we're moving forward into a new world that's all about open sourcing. So if you don't know anything about open source software, etc., it's really about opening up the patents, opening up this grip and this firm hold of, this is mine, I'm not going to tell anyone these secrets that I know. Because in this old way that our economics have been running, we've been holding on to knowledge, we've been holding on to wisdom and things that we've learned through all of our hard work. And we haven't been wanting to share it, because if we share it, someone might steal it and they might use that idea. They might go out there and make millions with it, and I'll be left with nothing. And this blue hand wave spell is asking for us to dare to trust a little bit more in the human nature. It's asking for us to come together and share our own knowledge with others, as well as be willing to open and listen to the knowledge of others. This wave spell really reminds me about the importance of really learning to listen. And, I've been finding this concept of investigative journalists really coming up in my field, something that I've missed the energy of around the place, where journalists, these old school journalists used to go deep in and discover the knowledge of a situation in order to help bring us together around the truth of a situation so that we can heal and get on with it. And I'm really feeling like it's such a skill that I feel individually and collectively we can really work on, to learn how to listen to somebody who has a conflicting opinion or a conflicting viewpoint on something we're passionate about, but still be willing to ask questions and learn from them, to listen. Because often, no matter how different a person's viewpoint is, there'll be a nugget of gold within it that you can still extract. You don't have to take their whole belief system. You don't have to actually even agree with someone just to listen to them. And I know personally I used to feel like that. I felt like if you were talking to me about something I didn't agree with, and if I didn't challenge you, and if I didn't say, well, I don't believe in that, then just by association, just by the act of listening to you was a form of agreeing with you. And I've really come to discover that's a very, very flawed way of perceiving the act of listening and communicating and connecting. It's, they might think that I agree with them, but it doesn't matter, right? I don't need to argue with everybody, but rather what I've discovered in my life and where I've come to learn so much, and from that, as a byproduct, created so much in my life and made accomplishments, it came when I stopped thinking that I knew everything. It stopped when I stopped thinking that I was right. But when I started opening up to possibly, I've got great ideas, but, so does everyone else. And if we can unify around our knowledge and begin to share it without being defensive and forcing each other to agree, then we can really begin to open source our wisdom, and we can begin to actually make progress forwards and see change really begin to happen. So in this 13-day wave spell, the challenge for us, and the challenge I'd like to put to anyone that's enjoying these reports, is to see what knowledge are you lacking right now. So think about what you're trying to achieve in your life. Are you even trying to achieve something? Are you clear on what you want to accomplish in life? Or are you lost scrambling around? And if you are, then maybe that's the knowledge you're missing, the knowledge of what the options are, what the possibilities are, that there is even something that you can work towards and change, that life isn't as stuck as it may seem. Or if you are, if you're trying to, for those that are on BitClout, on the platform, if you're trying to, create some clout, if you're trying to get some following and create an income with your creativity, then rather than sitting there saying, it's not fair, no one's investing in me, no one's sharing, no one's helping me, but rather think, okay, so what knowledge am I missing? What understanding about how to get this work out there am I missing? And then go find out who has that knowledge. In the day of the internet, you can access all the information in the world. Like, you can literally learn how to do brain surgery online. Now, I don't recommend doing it, but everything is out there. But it takes the actions to get up and go look for it, to find it, rather than saying it's not fair, they got it, but I haven't been handed it. So during these 13 days, I'm going to be really getting clear myself on where is it that I'm lacking some understandings and knowledge that will help me grow. And I know for me, it's about, again, on these decentralized platforms like BitClout, I need to understand how I can engage more with my work on these platforms. So I need to understand more how these things can happen and what can happen. So I need to have some conversations. So I need to start reaching out and engaging with people that I know do the kinds of things I'm trying to do, to kind of learn from them, right? And open source our wisdom together. So what is it that you need? What knowledge are you looking for? And post it underneath this video in the comments, because maybe someone's watching, maybe someone else is watching and they're reading the comments and they know what you're looking for. Maybe they can help point you in the right direction. Whatever it is, please comment under here and let me know. What are you trying to accomplish in your life right now? And where could you really do with some support in learning some new knowledge? What is that new knowledge? And let's see if we can all come together and unify and accelerate our progress. So this is a really productive 13 days. I'm really looking forward to see what comes out of this, especially on the collective level, because there's some big energy changing out there. Like, the storyline is changing and it's getting exciting. So sending all my love to all of you out there that are watching this. Please do join in the comments below. It really helps to know that people are actually enjoying this. And let me know if there's anything else you'd like to learn or hear about or see, and maybe I can throw that into my knowledge base. All right, I'm gonna head off and go enjoy the last of this sunset, and let's see if I can we switch it around? Nope, doesn't switch. All right, have a fantastic time. Enjoy this wave spell. Yeah, I'll get up and look at this beautiful, as the spring's coming here in Australia. And the sun has just set down behind the hills towards the ocean. Look at that, beautiful. You hear the birds in the background. So this is what this single daddy, who's had full time with his young man for about 8 years, has managed to create through constantly learning and acquiring new knowledge. And I made it happen. And there's the BitClout mobile over there. All right, have a fantastic wave spell, and we'll see you on the other side.